She thought the danger was finally slowing down, but this time, the people hunting her were closer than ever, and one simple delivery was about to turn into a deadly trap. After helping her friend and her son finally reach America, she returned to the warehouse, trying to act normal, but life there hadn't changed. Tension still filled every corner. Even the smallest things could start problems. And while everyone else saw her as just another worker, someone else was beginning to see something different in her. Potential. Not long after, James arrived. This time, he had something new for her first delivery alone. As he walked her to the car, he carefully explained the rules, what to say, what not to do, and most importantly, how to survive if things went wrong. Because in that world, mistakes could cost lives. At the same time, bigger games were already being played. The woman in charge was making expensive moves, buying luxury gifts for powerful partners back in Mexico. But these weren't just gifts, they were investments. Moves designed to strengthen loyalty and build influence, because power in that world was never free. Meanwhile, far away in Mexico, new information finally surfaced. The last call made to her friend had been traced straight to Dallas. And the moment her former boss discovered where she was, everything changed. Now, the hunt became personal. Elsewhere, her friend and the child had finally crossed the border safely, tired, hungry, but alive. The call finally came through. They wanted her to come get them immediately, but she couldn't. She was already working, so instead, she told them where to wait until she finished, not realizing danger was already getting closer again. At first, the delivery seemed normal, simple, routine. But the moment the door opened, something felt wrong. The person waiting inside wasn't supposed to be there. Still, she stayed calm. She followed the rules and entered carefully. Then she saw it. A woman tied up in the kitchen, hands restrained, unable to speak. That was the real contact. And suddenly, she understood. This wasn't a delivery anymore. It was an ambush. Without panicking, she noticed a knife nearby. Quietly, carefully, she passed it to the captured woman, and seconds later, everything exploded into chaos. The attackers were taken down, and somehow, she survived another deadly situation. Back at the club, calls were already flying in. The operation had gone bad. James rushed to help her, and the woman in charge quickly realized someone was making moves against her business. But while they were distracted by the chaos, another danger was already moving, watching, waiting. After returning to the club, she thought the worst was over. She was wrong. The moment she stepped out of the car, someone attacked her. The window shattered, electric shock, darkness, and just like that, she was taken. Security footage quickly revealed the truth. She had been kidnapped by men connected to the people searching for her, and now, time was running out. While being driven back toward Mexico, she stayed silent, no matter the threats, no matter the pressure, because she understood something important. The moment she talked, she was dead. But before they could cross the border, everything changed. Police lights appeared behind the vehicle. At first, it looked like a normal traffic stop, but it wasn't. The officers worked for the woman in charge, and within seconds, the tables turned. She was rescued, and the men who took her became the ones in trouble. Back at the club, something felt different. The woman in charge no longer looked at her the same way, not as a burden, not as a hostage, but as someone valuable, someone capable, someone worth protecting. And after everything that happened, their connection had grown stronger. Instead of returning straight to the warehouse, she drove to meet her friend and the child. Finally, after everything they had survived, they reunited. For one small moment, things almost felt normal again. She gave them money, told them to stay hidden, promised to return soon. But deep down, she already knew the truth. Nothing about their lives was safe anymore. Elsewhere, bigger plans were unfolding quietly. Secret business deals, hidden investments, power being moved behind closed doors. The real battle, while it was no longer just about survival, it was becoming a war for control, and everyone involved was preparing for what came next. That night, she finally returned to the warehouse exhausted, thinking the nightmare was over. But far away in Mexico, the man hunting her had just received confirmation she was alive, and now he knew exactly where to look, which meant one thing. The danger was no longer coming, it had already arrived, and the next move could change everything.